I rely entirely on a ventilator to stay alive. But my little dog accidentally knocked the plug out. The ventilator suddenly stopped working. I tried to struggle to alert my wife, but I couldn't make any sound from my throat, and my wife was busy taking care of our child. As the last bit of oxygen ran out, I gradually slipped into unconsciousness. Luckily, my wife noticed something was wrong. She hurried over and plugged the power back in. After that short period of unconsciousness, I finally opened my eyes. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, my wife installed a bell beside my bed. All I need to do is shake my head, and my wife will come right away. Even though I lie in bed every day like a vegetable, I am still full of the will to live, because I once promised my wife that I would stay with her for life. Back then, I was just a poor guy with nothing, but Annie was a wealthy young lady, admired by everyone, with just one look. I fell in love with her at first sight. My friends saw what I was thinking, and they advised me to drop the idea because Annie had already rejected many suitors, but I didn't give up because of that. I was determined to give it a try for love. I deliberately hit the ball behind Annie. Annie saw my intention. She turned around and smiled. She seemed to have a favorable impression of me. Soon after that, we got together. I felt extremely lucky because I married the girl of my dreams. I promised Annie that I would grow old together with her and stay with her for a lifetime, but heaven seemed to be jealous of me. One day, I suddenly felt severe pain all over my body, and breathing also became very difficult. I could only drag my tired body to find a friend. Then I collapsed to the ground. When I was taken to the hospital, I found that I had already lost feeling in my hands and feet. Even breathing became extremely difficult. Then my whole body felt burning hot, and I had a high fever. The doctors hurriedly used ice cubes to cool me down, but in just 2 minutes, I was almost in shock, having no other choice. The doctors had to insert a tube into my throat, and they used a ventilator to save my life.